Dorian, there's something that I don't understand. Why aren't you going to the police and telling them about Ace's involvement in Spencer's death?
Because it was only a plot to kill Spencer. It was never realized.
Now you're splitting hairs.
It means the difference between guilt and innocence.
And why did you come to me with this?
Because Ace is your father, and I thought you had a right to know.
Is that the only reason?
There's another very important reason. I didn't want you to find out that I knew and didn't tell you.
I'd be furious.
At me. And Clint, I just couldn't bear that.
Not to mention the fact that if the truth ever came out, I would know it was not you who ratted out my father.
That too.
But none of this really matters, because I'm going to turn it in myself.
No, Clint. Clint, please, you can't do that.
Why not? David giving you a cut of the money?
How dare you? I'm not going to the police with this out of self-interest. I'm doing it to help you.
What are you gonna do to me?
Nothing. If you tell me who hired you to kill Truman.
Oh, no. No way. If he thinks I gave him...
Come on, Vickers. Who are we talking about here?
Stop tricking me into confusing myself. Nobody. There isn't anybody.
You know, maybe a little vacation will help you to remember.
Not a chance. Not even a trip to the Caribbean's gonna loosen these lips.
Who said anything about the Caribbean? I was thinking more like, 2 weeks in the hole.
The hole?
Yeah, little peace and quiet. What, does that remind you of any other place you might have been? What, Morocco, maybe?
You can't do that to me.
It's already done.
No, please, I can't.
Then tell me what I need to know.
John, why can't you just let it go? Spencer's dead. I confess the case is closed. Why can't you just be happy for once?
I'll probably be happy when I'm dead. So instead, why don't you just tell me the story from the beginning? Otherwise, you better start getting used to the sound of your own voice, because it's the only thing you're gonna be hearing for the next couple weeks.
That's no threat. The only thing I like more than the sound of my own voice is the sound of my own voice counting money. I've been a model prisoner. You have no reason to throw me into solitary.
Well, then we'll just have to find one. Guard, will you tell the warden that Lieutenant McBain would like to speak to him?
No, wait, okay, I give up. I give up. John, you can't throw me into the hole. Look what it did to me. That's what happened to me in Morocco.
Yeah, I heard something about you not being able to put two words together, that you started flipping out. Personally, I don't know how anybody can tell the difference.
Look, if I go into the hole, I might never ever come out. I might not ever come out. And if I don't, then you'll never know the truth.
Oh, something tells me you'll make it. Money's a hell of a motivator. Although I don't know what good it will do you with brains for sour mash.
Sour mash? Well, all right. I admit it. I'm innocent. I didn't kill Spencer. Now, are you happy?
Well, that was almost too easy.
You all right?
I'm a little tired, but otherwise, yeah.
I meant after Antonio.
Well, for a minute there, I almost thought he didn't hate me. For a minute.
He doesn't hate you.
Well, he's pretty angry with me. But, you know, I guess I just thought that maybe there'd, I don't know, just be some way that we could at least get along, you know? Thank you. It's probably just wishful thinking.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was kind of imagining that once everything was out in the open, yeah, about you and me, everything would be easier. I wouldn't feel guilty.
Do you want to hear something crazy? I actually thought Antonio and I could be friends. You know, I don't know. Not right away, I guess, but, you know, maybe with time.
Well, you never know.
No, I do know. He, left his home and his family and took Jamie out of the country.
But he came back, right?
Yeah,
For you.
because you made him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have.
Maybe not. Yeah, I remember when I was leaving town. I just couldn't handle the thought of seeing you with Antonio. But then I saw you at the quarry.
I'm glad you did.
Never in a million years did I think I'd trade places with Antonio. Now I have everything, right? Except for one thing.
What?
Well, you're still married to Antonio, right? And I would like to do something about that.
Damn Dorian, her big mouth. She just cost me $10 million.
10 million, impressive.
I thought so.
Well, not too many people have that kind of money. Who are we talking about? Who gave you 10 million to off your brother?
I don't see the health benefits in naming names just now.
Okay, then tell me this. Why do you say Saybrook came to visit you? Why?
Same reason you did. She wanted to know why I said I killed Spencer when I didn't.
How did she know you didn't do it?
How would she know I didn't kill Spencer unless she did it?
I'll be honest with you, Clint. I don't give a damn what happens to your father, okay? I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
I understand that.
Okay. Now, as much as I'll say it, hate your father, I care very much about you. And I don't think that you want to send your father to prison.
Well, I'm just sick and tired of Asa thinking that he's above the law, and if he put a hit on Spencer, then he deserves to pay for it, and that's why I'm going to call Bo right now.
No, you can't do that. He's not in the best of health. He wouldn't last one day in prison.
Well, maybe he should have thought of that before.
Clint, he's your father. He's your children's grandfather. How are they going to react when he's locked up in prison? And Asa will find out that you turned him in, and he will never forgive you for that.
Well, you know something? That works both ways.
I know that you love him in spite of everything. You haven't got that much time left with him. Is this the way you want to spend it?
Tell me about your meeting with Marty.
I was surprised she came by. I mean, she's been attracted to me for years, but I hardly know her. And then she accuses me of this false confession. I mean, you and I both know that I'm not an idiot, so I just connected the dots. The real question is, why are you here? Wait a second. Wait a cotton-picking second. You're the guilty one, aren't you? Except I let her off the hook by insisting that I did kill Spencer.
For the 10 mil.
It's a lot of pina coladas.
Did Marty actually say that she killed Truman?
She didn't have to, John. Pros like you and me, you can see it on their faces.
Listen to me, Vickers. Keep quiet about this, not a word to anyone. I'm gonna work on getting you out of here.
No, I don't want to get out of here.
I'm not letting an innocent man sit in prison for something he didn't do, even if it's you.
But I wanted to do it. I would have done it if Marty hadn't beat me to it. Doesn't that count for something?
Yeah. The 10 million you're not gonna get. Not a word to anyone. I'll be back.